Hey guys, Mick Satcher again from sellmymortgagenoteforcash.com. If you don't know this already, these video tutorials that I'm sharing with you are designed to teach you how to create the perfect mortgage note and discover how to maximize that note's value if you decide to sell that note in the open market to a private mortgage note investor like myself. If you don't know it already, I actually am very interested in buying any mortgage note that you created. Perhaps you were selling a house for $100,000 and the person who wanted to buy your house only had $70,000 cash, but you still wanted to sell the house to them. So basically what you decided to do was, instead of losing the deal, you decided to say to them that, hey, give me the $70,000 cash, and then the remaining $30,000 that you owe me, I will basically write a mortgage note for you, in essence, a mortgage, a promissory note, and you will agree to pay me that $30,000 over the next 10 years at an interest rate of 10%. And by doing that, you created what's called a promissory note. And that's exactly the type of stuff that I want to buy as a private mortgage note investor. Maybe you've received 6 months worth of payments from them already, and you're like, man, I could really do with some cash instead to go do some other stuff. Maybe you want to buy another house or buy another investment property or buy a car or whatever you want to buy. I don't know. Maybe you just want to get some cash. Well, I'm the guy who you can contact, and I will give you cash for that note. Once I give you cash for that note, you will no longer be receiving payments from that borrower. Instead, he will be paying me. And that's what I would be interested in, paying you cash for the note. So, if you haven't already, please go to my website, sellmymortgagenoteforcash.com. While you're there, you'll get access to a step-by-step blueprint that I created called the Note Holder's Guide. And in it, you will figure out and you'll discover how to maximize your note's value. If you haven't already, please give me a thumbs up on this video, which tells me that I'm actually sharing some good content with you, and it tells YouTube that I'm sharing good content with you, which tells them not to boot me off here and keep me on here. So I want you to do that. Please do that for me, please. And then also comment, questions, anything that you have, give me some comments and questions below. This way we can interact with each other. And then thirdly and fourthly, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, so every time I create a new video, I will be basically, YouTube will be sending you an email directly telling you that I just created a new video, so you have it. And fourthly, take the link of this YouTube video and share it on your Facebook page and your Twitter page. Tweet it, whatever the heck you want to do with it on the social media thing. Do it, Instagram it, I don't know, that's a new one. Or Snapchat it, whatever it is. There's so many darn things out there. I don't know where to, keep up with all that stuff. But whatever, share it with your social network, please. I would definitely appreciate it, because the more people who know about the stuff, the better. Because there's a lot of people out there who just don't know that they can sell their mortgage note for cash to someone like myself. If I'm giving you something of value, I would definitely ask that you give me something of value. So hopefully that helps. All right. Today I'm going to talk about a concept of the perfect note that I love and I would love to buy. And if you haven't created the note yet, then you are going to absolutely love this video, I promise you. In my opinion, here is the perfect note. And I don't want to lie and tell you that I created this. I actually learned this myself when I got into the note business. But this note and this tutorial is called The Power of 10-10-10. In my opinion, the perfect note is the following, where someone gives you 10% down when they're buying the house. So basically, if you're selling the house for $100,000, they give you $10,000 cash, which means you give them a note for the remaining $90,000. Okay? 10-10-10. 10% down, 10% interest rate, and 10-year term. Okay? So, they've given you 10% down, which means they've got some nice skin in the game, which means they're not just going to walk away from this note because they've given you a decent bit of money down. Okay, 10% down is pretty good money. 10% interest rate, that's a good interest rate in today's market. And by the way, don't feel bad charging someone 10% interest rate, okay? Number one, this isn't supposed to be a long-term 30-year type of mortgage. So it's okay for you to charge them 10%. If they've got, a little bit of damage credit, so on and so forth, or even if they don't have damage credit, it's okay for you to give them a 10% interest rate, because ideally you want this to be a temporary thing for them. Meaning, you want them to have some type of incentive to actually get out of this note, refinance it, fix their credit, do whatever they need to do to pay you off. So by doing 10% down, 10% interest rate and 10-year term, you are in essence creating that sense of urgency. Because if I'm someone who, bought a house and did some owner financing with someone like yourself, and you gave me a rate of 5% for 30 years, heck, I'll keep that for 30 years. I have no incentive to pay you off. However, if you gave me a rate of 10%, and I keep hearing in the market over and over again, I keep hearing on TV and stuff like that, that interest rates right now are 3%, 3.5%, man, I'm going to have a lot of incentive to get out there and do what's necessary to fix my credit, maybe get a better job, maybe pay off some credit cards that I have, so I can actually go out there and get myself another mortgage from a bank and, save a crap load of money by reducing the interest rate from 10% to 3%. Okay? So it's okay. If you're creating a note and you're giving someone something of value and you're giving them the ability to buy a house that they could not have bought before, don't give them a rate of 3%. Give them a rate of 10%, or something attractive for you. Because ultimately, by doing that, you're also creating a better quality note that you can sell to someone like me. Okay? If you start creating notes that are only 3%, 4%, 5%, yeah, we're not going to want to buy those type of notes that much. Because we want, a good rate of return when we're buying these notes. Okay? And then last but not least, the 10-year term. So 10, 10, 10, 10% down, 10% interest rate, 10-year term. 10-year term is good because it allows for a decent amount of time where we can receive some money back on our investment of the note. Short-term notes, you don't make that much money in interest. And then long-term notes, you're waiting too long for your money. So 10, 10, 10 is what you want to think about. That's, in essence, the perfect note to create. And if you created one of those, I want to talk to you. I promise you, I want to talk to you, okay? I want to talk to you. Call me. Go to my website below, sellmymortgagenoteforcash.com, because once you get there, you'll figure out how to be in touch with me and contact me. If you haven't done so already, simply request that free guide. Why do I direct everyone to that website? In essence, I don't want to give you my phone number to contact me directly right now, because I want you to get that guide and I want you to understand the note business, number one, because this way, once you've done that, you and I can talk the same language. Because if you don't even have some basic information or basic knowledge about what a note is, it's going to be very difficult for you and I to speak, intelligently with each other. So please go to that website, download the report. Once you do, you'll get an instant email from me and a text, as long as you give me your cell phone number, and then you'll have my cell phone number to call me back, and we can start talking about the note, and then we can hopefully come up with a way for me to give you a cash offer. Typically within 48 to 72 hours of you giving me all the information that I need, all the documents that I need, I can make you a cash offer on your note. So if you're interested in selling your note, please go there now, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also share it with your friends and family. Okay? Thank you guys. Talk to you soon.